All right, let's get in here and do this. Let's do this over just a little bit more this way. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, a very pleasant good afternoon to you, everyone. Hi, my name is Pastor Charles Williams, and I'm the founder and the creator of the concept known and used all over the world today as the Amber Alert here in the United States of America, Amber Alert EU throughout all of Europe, and the Child Rescue Alert in other parts of the world. This is the activation of a courtesy alert and an update to a courtesy alert. Out of South Carolina for a little 5-year-old Nevaeh Adams. 5-year-old Nevaeh Adams. The story goes a little something like this. Police were called to the apartment of her and her mom on yesterday. And yesterday afternoon around 6 o'clock, South Carolina time. And authorities found the mother in the apartment deceased. Authorities have been looking for the 5-year-old girl ever since an Amber Alert was not issued because they did not have a confirmed abduction. They did not have enough information to get out to the public other than the fact that this girl was missing. And so thus an Amber Alert was not issued. But a courtesy alert is being issued for her, okay? Now, the courtesy alert reaches the same people, the same multitudes, the same media, and so we go down those same tracks with this particular case. But here's the deal, okay? This little girl, 5-year-old Nevaeh Adams, again, she has been missing since yesterday out of Sutton, South Carolina. I have a video clip of the search in progress with the family and law enforcement officials there, and then I have a sad update. I have a very sad update. But let me let you hear, because the girl has not been found yet. Okay, she has not been found. The mother's boyfriend was arrested as he was fleeing from the apartment complex. Okay. The mother's boyfriend was arrested as he was fleeing from the apartment complex. We began getting this information from our child safety advocates, Monique Smith, Tom Rogers, and Jimmy and others, as we were on the air doing some other another broadcast. And so we were able to confirm some stuff and get back in with this particular broadcast. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to take you all and let you hear the father as he is in anguish as they are still looking for his daughter. Okay, so let me move some things over here, and let's go over here and pull this up and see what we can do here. And okay. And okay, as you know, we got to go through all the ads and everything there. It's just the way social media works. Okay.
We begin today with a developing story out of Sumter. The search continues for a missing 5-year-old girl. This missing girl's name is Nevaeh Adams, and she hasn't been seen since last night. Now, here's video of Nevaeh provided by her family. Sumter Police.
Okay, let's go back. Start at the beginning.
We begin today with a developing story out of Sumter. The search continues for a missing 5-year-old girl. This missing girl's name is Nevaeh Adams, and she hasn't been seen since last night. Now, here's video of Nevaeh provided by her family. Sumter police say her mother, 29-year-old Cherie Bradley, was found dead inside her home at Lantana Apartments in Sumter last night. That's off of Carolina Avenue near Highway 378. Police say they were called to the apartment yesterday around 6 o'clock when a family member found Bradley's body. There's no word yet on how she died, but an autopsy is set for later today. Police say they have made an arrest. This is Dante Johnson. Police say he was caught as he was running away from the home.
Wow.
This mugshot is from a previous arrest last year on misdemeanor charges out of Charlotte. Sumter police haven't said if Johnson is connected to the missing girl at this point. So far, the Sumter community has come together to search for Nevaeh. News 19's Whitney Sullivan is out at the Lantana Apartments to give us a look at what's been happening so far today. Whitney.
You're watching the Amber News Network.
Darcy, well, I've had the opportunity to talk with Nevaeh's family members and friends, and while they are hopeful for a positive outcome, they're hurting. She is a light to so many, especially her father. He's been out here all morning looking for her. I had the opportunity to talk with him earlier today, and one of the first questions I asked him is, how are you holding up? How are you dealing with all of this? He immediately broke down. Take a listen.
I am so heavy right now. I am so heavy right now. That's the only thing. That's the only way I can describe how I'm feeling. Just heavy. I hadn't slept. I can't eat. You know, this is my baby. This is my last baby, and I would never think that this would happen to me. So I'm heavy right now.
I know this is a tough moment. What are you hoping for?
And my baby's alive and she's safe. That's the only thing I can hope for right now. That she's alive and she's safe. That's it. That's it. My baby is too precious, man. She is too precious.
Darcy, those words are heartbreaking, just really, really touching you there. And here's the thing, despite these circumstances, even when I talked to the father just about Nevaeh, he could not.
Okay. Let's see here. What's going on? Let's see. There's still quite a bit to come on. Okay. Okay, so there you heard the anguish of the father, and we're just trying to help get this information out to everyone concerning her. Again, authorities need our help in finding this little 5-year-old girl. Okay. I apologize. Well, listen, this is social media, okay? And y'all know how this goes. Okay.
We begin today with a developing story out of Sumter. The search continues.
See if I can pull it up here.
That's it.
Okay,
my baby is too precious,
right,
man. She is too precious.
Darcy, those words are heartbreaking, just really, really touching you there. And here's the thing, despite these circumstances, even when I talked to the father just about Nevaeh, he could not help but smile, explaining how talented she was, how precious she was, how much of a bright spot she is. We're going to hear more from Nevaeh's father later, coming up this evening for Newsnight. But again, we're going to continue to follow this story. And like I said, a lot of family members and friends out here all looking hopeful for a positive outcome and just asking for everybody's prayers and support. Darcy, I'm going to send things back to you.
Sullivan reporting for us live in Sumter County. And again, that's heartbreaking. Any parent can't even imagine the pain that he is going through. But our team coverage is going to continue. Kaylin Hackwood is in Sumter as well. She's talking with people who are in that neighborhood searching for Nevaeh.
You're watching the Amber News
Apartments.
Network.
They held a small prayer circle and then they just started walking in search of 5-year-old Nevaeh Adams. They walked around the neighborhood and slightly into the woods as well. We spoke to a woman who says she's a relative and won't stop until she finds little Nevaeh.
As long as it takes, I don't mind. I didn't even go to sleep last night. We left from out here at 5:30 this morning, came back at 7 o'clock. Yeah, so
we're running on adrenaline,
being able to eat, knowing that my little cousin is sleeping, knowing that she's eating, knowing that she's safe. You know, because I can't bring her mom back. There's nothing we can do about that. But peace will be at least making sure the children are right. You know,
there is a small group of people still out here searching for the little girl, and it doesn't seem like they'll be stopping until she's found. Reporting in Sumter, Kaylin Hackwood, News 19, WLTX.
Caitlin, thank you. Of course, we're going to continue to follow this story and look for more information from law enforcement as this search continues for Nevaeh. But many of you have reached out to WLTX asking why an Amber Alert has not been issued for her. So our deep dive team looked into the criteria for issuing Amber Alerts, and this is what we found from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. As soon as an abduction is reported, the investigation must reveal all of the following before an Amber Alert can be issued. Law enforcement must believe the child has been abducted.
Right.
The child must be under 17 years old. Law enforcement must believe the child is in immediate danger of serious bodily harm or even death.
And that is true. That is absolutely true. There are a number of things that people will say, well, why isn't an Amber Alert being issued for this girl's case? One, we don't have a car. We don't have tags. We don't even have a confirmed abduction. Okay. We know what we have is the confirmation that that the child is missing, but we do not have a confirmation that she was abducted or a suspect that abducted her. So it's because of that reason. It is because of that reason that an Amber Alert was not issued for little Nevaeh. But here's what I can tell you since we've been on the air. Authorities are now saying that this investigation has now shifted. Authorities are now saying that 5-year-old Nevaeh Adams, they do not believe that she is alive. Okay, that information came out just a little bit ago, that this little 5-year-old girl missing out of South Carolina, authorities are now saying that they do not believe that she is alive. What that means is this, and they also said, as basis for their belief that she is no longer alive, they said that based on information obtained from the suspect who was arrested while fleeing the home, they no longer believe that the 5-year-old girl is alive. But the reason that we consented to go ahead and put this courtesy alert out there is that though they do not believe that she is still alive, they have not found her yet. Okay, they have not found her, and the purpose of this broadcast is to invite and ask everyone to please share this broadcast on all of your social and news media platforms. Right now, we're on live on YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, Facebook. We're on live on all of Instagram. We're live on all of them right now, and we're asking everyone to please extend the courtesy. That's what the courtesy alert is about. Whenever a family does not meet the criteria of an Amber Alert, we step in with this courtesy alert so that we can still get the information out. We can do a courtesy alert without a car. We can do a courtesy alert without tags. We can do a courtesy alert without with the confirmation of an abduction. But those things are critical, and you must have those things to issue an Amber Alert, because without it, a message board would just be blank. There would be no car, no color of a car, no tags, information of a car. So please understand why an Amber Alert was not issued. Now, I know I take a beating all the time. People say, "Oh well, Amber Alerts ought to be issued for everyone." Julie, she's from Supton, South Carolina. People say, "Well, Amber Alerts ought to be issued for everyone," but they're not. Okay, they follow a strict criteria. They go based upon the exact thing that I did years ago that created this Amber Alert, and that is the criteria. That is the very narrow criteria for an Amber Alert to be issued. Okay, and so though an Amber Alert was not issued, I, as the Amber Alert founder, I'm issuing this courtesy alert because every child matters to us, whether they receive an Amber Alert or not. And so please, you saw how the family is looking there in South Carolina, okay, how they're searching for this child there in South Carolina. We need everyone to come on board. Please share the broadcast. Now, I particularly need you to share this broadcast. Yeah, Jimmy, I mentioned you earlier. I saw that. I received your information as well. I received information from you and Tom and Monique. I cannot right now, for whatever reason, Facebook has a block on my page, on my main Amber Alert page. Okay, so I cannot share from that page. I cannot do anything from that page. So I need you all who are watching this broadcast on Facebook to share this broadcast from this page. Okay, I will upload it to my other page, but I need you all to share it from the link from this page on Facebook. Okay, I don't understand why Facebook wants to support rogue candidates, but when it comes to saving the lives of our children, they want to put our children in harm's way by blocking posts of people who are trying to do nothing but trying to help and save and find this little girl. You want to be mad at somebody? Be mad at Facebook for blocking posts. Be mad at Facebook for blocking us from getting. It's going to take us an extra hour to get this information out. Okay? It's going to take us an extra hour to get this information to all of our partners because Facebook has blocked our main page where we issue Amber Alerts from. So again, if you feel frustrated that this girl is not getting an Amber Alert, take it out on Facebook. Don't take it out on me. Take it out on Facebook. Okay. All right. Anyone with any information, you're please being asked to call 911 in South Carolina. Okay. This is her right here. This is 5-year-old Nevaeh Adams. Again, the breaking news right now is that police in South Carolina are saying that they do not expect to find this 5-year-old girl alive based on information obtained from a suspect that they have arrested in connection now with her disappearance. But again, she has not been found. Okay? We will put more information in the comment section of this broadcast as it becomes available. Please help us to share on Facebook, help us to share on YouTube, help us to share on Periscope, and help us to share on IGTV. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, you're absolutely. Julie says they should be a big contributor or sponsor to helping. They should be, but they're not. They're not. So many of our child safety advocates have voiced and have experienced the same frustration. They will block us and keep us from sharing this information when it comes to trying to find this child. Okay? All we're trying to do is trying to find this child, y'all. Okay? And Facebook is blocking us. They care more about their policies than they do the people that use them. And one has to say this. If I had $1 million to give to Facebook for a campaign, they would leave me alone. Okay? But I don't have $1 million to give to them at this time. Okay? But they'll block us. Okay? They'll block the efforts of trying to find this little baby. So again, if you're angry that this girl is missing and information is not getting out there, don't be angry with the Amber Alert. Be angry with Facebook. Okay? Because they are blocking the broadcast. at this very second, Facebook is blocking this broadcast. Okay? We got ways to work around it. That's why we're on multiple platforms. Okay? But right now, Facebook doesn't care about this child. They care more about their ever evolving policies than they do as to whether or not this child is alive or dead at this moment. My name is Pastor Charles Williams, and before I take it back, I'll add more to it. Okay? Just thought you might want to know. Okay? And so please, those of you who are watching, please like us on my main page. Okay? Go to my main page, send me a friend request, and like us on my main page so that you can continue to get the updates on Amber Alerts and courtesy alerts, and we can work around these shenanigans of Facebook. Okay? Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Monique. And again, if y'all only knew what we have to go through to try to find America's children, you'd be saying, you'd be saying, oh my goodness. Okay? But we don't only have to fight the perpetrators. We got to fight Facebook just to get these little babies' faces out there so that you can share. Okay? All right. My name again is Pastor Charles Williams. I'm the founder and the creator of the concept known and used all over the world today as the Amber Alert. Here in the United States of America, Amber Alert EU throughout all of Europe, and the Child Rescue Alert in other parts of the world. Thanks for watching. Please help us and share the broadcast. I'm dependent on you. She's dependent on you. Her family is dependent on you. Look, the mother of this little girl has already been killed. Okay? Could you extend the courtesy and help us find this little girl? Police, again, the breaking news, police are saying they do not expect to find her alive. She's been missing now for almost 24 hours. Police in South Carolina are saying that they do not expect to find her alive based on information obtained from a suspect that was arrested fleeing the apartment. That's the absolute latest. More will be posted in the comment section as it becomes available. I love you. Thank all of you. Now, I need you to share on Instagram. I need you to share on YouTube. I need you to share on Facebook as best you can. I need you to share on Periscope, and I need you to share on IGTV. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye-bye. This has been the activation of a courtesy alert and an update to the same courtesy alert for 5-year-old Nevaeh Adams, missing since yesterday out of South Carolina. Thanks for watching. And please don't forget to share. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye now.